It's been a long time since last video, hasn't it? I'm sorry for not posting for 2 whole months. High school started and I ended up underestimating it and had no time to finish the Transcension guide video that I promised to make. I have no idea if I should cancel that video or continue with it. Anyways, enough talking, let's get to the guide you guys have been waiting for 2 months. There's no secret for this one, you just research for the first time and get the badge. Yeah, that's it. Same for this one, you prestige for the first time. For this one, you gotta buy the hashtag 9P upgrade to unlock the automation baseplate, and then buy the hashtag 1A upgrade to get this badge. Convert to points X for the first time. I even made a guide video on this baseplate, in which you should watch. Can we get much higher? Okay, that meme's dead. For this one you gotta guess what? Transcend for the first time. Convert bits into qubits. Who could have guessed? Massive, you say? And by that I don't mean ASAP has a low taper fade, but instead that your black hole should have 100,000 solar to get this badge. Patience of steel! Sorry for the Minecraft movie reference. To get this one, you have to get Point Deduction Challenge maxed out, which isn't hard, it just takes like 4 hours to beat Point Deduction 9 with all Transcend upgrades. And that was supposed to be on the Transcend guide video, which I still haven't uploaded. Get 72 hours, or in other words, 3 days total time in your personal server for this badge. Just please ignore the fact that I have 99 days in total time on this game. I'm not addicted, okay? Progression-wise badges done, let's get to the extra badges, which are... This one is kinda boring since you either create 99 auto counts or play for 100 total hours. You gotta get 100 total graves in your graveyard for this badge. This one is a bit puzzly, but it isn't that hard. You gotta go to the servers, then go to the other servers tab, and type the example code, which is MRP8 capital L Z capital Q capital E. Well, let's say this badge is kinda annoying. You gotta max out the stud tower while you're on top of it. The thing is, if you have the hashtag 9B upgrade, you cannot buy singular studs on the normal stud tower. That's because they removed the setting where you could disable max buying for studs. I don't know why. So you either buy gold studs, which takes really long, or make a new save file without the hashtag 9B upgrade, which shouldn't take that much time. It takes like a couple hours, I think. Fish bait's buyable? For real? Oh my god! Yes, it is. And the only thing you need is the hashtag 10B upgrade, which can be unlocked by getting the hashtag 9B upgrade. And then you have to say this in chat. ASAP, I want fish bait. ASAP, if you can hear me, save me and give me your strength to obtain the fish bait upgrade. I need the fish bait upgrade. Lend me your power and give me the fish bait. And you should get a badge after saying that. Do you wish to be the Golden Sigma? Well then let I teach you the ways. First, you have to get the graveyard maxed out, or else this is going to just take way too long and I'll probably die waiting for you to get the badge. Secondly, you need to get this beta upgrade to at least 25 amount or more. And if you want to, you can get some alpha upgrades on the Mango upgrade board. I'm sorry for reviving that god atrocious meme. Now, I'm not going to teach you how to play Minesweeper, but I'm going to put a video of me playing Minesweeper. This badge requires you to beat a match of Minesweeper on 20% density or more. Here, I obviously use 20% because I don't want to suffer. Now we're getting to the real hard badges. Jackpot! It actually isn't that hard. It just takes a lot of time because guess what? It's RNG based! Let's go! You have to get a triple S on the the ATM machine in order to get this badge. Now I don't have footage of me getting it or anyone else getting it, and I won't even bother getting one because there's a special animation when I get triple S, and that would spoil the surprise. Before we get to the real hardest badge, we gotta talk about the second hardest, Delusional. It requires obby skills and the alpha base plate to be unlocked. Then the only thing you have to do is talk with Umbi and choose, wow, your lights are radiating normally today, and wait, they're not. After that, the delusion sequence should start and you need to beat it in order to get the badge. Here's a footage of me beating the sequence again. Okay. If I but a wad and ya wham Kaumi Seshoi Wabi Yuzaha is the name of the Harry's puzzle badge. You waited 2 months for me to explain this for y'all, and here it is. Okay, so for the first puzzle, you have to click the buttons from smallest to biggest number. There's not much anything else for this one. Although the second puzzle may look confusing, it isn't, because I'm going to use a decoder, baby! Now I'm still going to explain how the puzzles work, but it's much easier to use this decoder that I'll put on the description. Just saying that it does have a false positive, but it is virus free, so no need to worry. I also put a Reddit post on why I got false positives for some reason in the description. Before getting to the explanations, make sure to click any button in the puzzle board. This is because, for some reason, after you finish a puzzle, it thinks you are restarting the last puzzle and does not update the answers to the puzzle you are right now. So please do that before typing stuff in the decoder. Now this puzzle has to do with the English keyboard. If you look closely, the symbols represent each number in the keyboard. You convert the symbols to normal numbers and once again click them in smallest to biggest order. This puzzle has to do with binary and the amount of ones in the binary representation of the numbers. You have to click them in the same order we have used before, but with the amount of ones each number has. And in case the same amount of ones is in 2 numbers, you have to see which number is greater. Yeah, enjoy the time lapse now. The last puzzle before you win. For this one, you gotta get every RGB code in the colors of the board, then convert them all to HSV values. Afterwards, you gotta add up each HSV value of the colors and rank them from smallest to biggest once again. And congratulations! You beat the puzzle! But the badge is broken right now and it's only getting fixed in version 0.5, so yeah, you did all that for nothing. The guide ends here, but if you're interested in what's to come in version 0.5, I'm going to tell you my theories on the new badges that have been recently added or removed. This badge for some reason got removed, but the description said, say goodbye to the 100% in the game. So I'm guessing it has to do with something that's extremely hard to get, like 100% in mining upgrades or 100% in qubit upgrades, something that line of thought. Honestly, the biggest leak for the new update. Basically from what we've got from the leaks, we could say this is another puzzle badge, but it has to do with older ASAP games, such as Funny JJT Button Simulator, the Difficulty Machine Revamp, Not JJT Upgrade Tree, and Difficulty Upgrade Tree. How do I know that, you may ask? The badge description and recent leaks prove my hypothesis. While I was making this video, the badge has been postponed to version 0.5.1, but I don't even have to say a word for this one. The description says it all. Complete the daily base plates 7 days in a row. So that means we're getting daily base plates in which we can complete for rewards. How would they work? Would be probably like a daily challenge in a mobile game or something. It's a separate base plate with different or the same currencies that we have right now. Then you get the task to buy up to the last upgrade in order to complete it. Sure, prices and upgrade placements would be randomized, but still is a pretty cool concept for an upgrade tree game. This badge doesn't even have a name and wasn't even recently added. I just put it here because, you know, it got removed. But it was a concept of achievement for firing Aaron, the first dummy you got for mining. You can see what could have happened if this badge went through the update. People would get mad because they would be forced to fire one of the best dummies to get an achievement, so it just got removed and forgotten. And that's the video. Thank you guys so much for helping me get to 200 subscribers and helping me grow this community of deranged EUT players. I cannot believe how I even got to the 100 subs mark. This game was so underrated I did not expect to get a tenth of the views I get every video I post nowadays. And about the next video, probably talking about the history of ASAP's upgrade tree games since I'm out of video ideas. Yeah, thanks for watching.